Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Thank you. Now announcing the starting lineup for the visiting Yukon Avery Point. Number 2, Lloyd Perkins IV. Number 5, J.R. Gandenberg. Number 13, Alec Gomes. Number 24, John Gamajon IV. And number 35, Elijah Alhouf Boyd. The head coach is Sam Chung.
From Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass, this is NJCAA men's basketball on LSP. Today it's the UCAP Pointers with a record of 5-12, 4-11 in Region 21 play, visiting the Mass Bay Buccaneers with a record of 5-14, 4-11 as well in Region 21 play. Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Sam Feely, ready to bring you the play-by-play story alongside Max Hooven on camera. Both these teams on a little bit of a slide. UCAP has lost 4 of its last 5. Mass Bay has lost 6 in a row and has not won a game in the new year. Look to two players you want to look out for UCAP. Trevor Yeomans averaging 12.7 points per game, and Elijah Malbuff Boyd averaging 11.3 points per game. Kind of a low-scoring UCAP team that averages about 61 points per game. Here is Pharaoh Davis going into the corner for Alex Accardo at a career high on Tuesday night of 31 points and nails his first bucket of the game. And Mass Bay has the first lead at 3-0. And a steal by Stephen Campbell. Campbell looking for Marshall. He had his back turned to the pass, and the pass stolen by Alec Gomes. Here's a spot up 3 in the corner that is good by Lloyd Perkins. And the tie score is 3. Zaccardo, elbow 2 is good. Zaccardo's got all 5 for Mass Bay. And the Bucks lead 5-3. Pass comes out to Malloyd Perkins. Touch pass to just outside the key. Rebound and the stick back by John Damajan. We are tied at 5. Davis. Campbell takes a fadeaway off the front iron, no good. The rebound by Malloyd Perkins. Perkins pressing the issue, now peels out. Goes into the corner, back out to Perkins. In the corner, it's Gomes. Out to Gomes for a 3, that's good. UCAP has its first lead at 8-5. Davis, kind of the hoop or the layup, no good, and the rebound by Damajan. Damajan averages 7.4 rebounds per game. Pass comes out to J.R. Gandenberger, and a traveling violation. Just about 3 minutes gone by here in the first half. Davis had a screen from Campbell, didn't really use it. Kicks out to Martin for 3. That's good. Second assist for Farrow, and we are tied at 8. Gomes jab steps, gives it up to Perkins. Back to Gomes. Through traffic, and he traveled. So let's see if Mass Bay can reclaim the lead here. Crossing the timeline is Davis. Zaccardo in the corner for Campbell. Zaccardo gets it back for 3. Front iron, no good. Rebound tapped around and collected by Perkins. Perkins with the long sleeves goes over to Gandenberger. And that pass is thrown right into the Mass Bay bench. I don't know who he's trying to hit there. Damajan was the closest to it, and he was in the key. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. 4 minutes gone by here in the first half, 8-8 our score. In the corner, it's Campbell for 3. Mass Bay out to an 11-8 lead. Had 5 threes made in this game for 15 of our 19 points. Perkins backs up, meets a double team, tries to go down low. Damajan turnaround and the deuce. UCAP gets within 1 at 11-10. And that's bobbled out of bounds by Zaccardo. We'll have a whistle, and Trevor Yeomans is going to check in for UCAP. Yeomans, the leading scorer, as I mentioned, 12.7 points per game, coming off the bench here. Gomes gets it back from Yeomans. Now Perkins for 3. Rims out. Rebound tracked down by Martin. Martin kicked the ball, and that'll be a turnover. Martin leading the team in both points and rebounds at 16 points per game and 9 rebounds per game. 14:52 to go in the first half, and Yeoman's to inbound right in front of me. Perkins. Gomes goes down low to Domajan. Out to Gomes, head fakes the three. Stops at the elbow. Spinning around, here's a long two that is rimmed out by Holdmeyer, and the rebound by Joe Sullivan. Davis, all the way to the hoop for the two. Davis's first bucket. And Mass Bay back out to a three-point lead at 13-10. Cross-court pass over to Yeomans. Yeomans puts on the brakes, gives to Perkins. Perkins through traffic, and it's an offensive foul. First foul of the game on UCAP. And we'll have a substitution as Ramses Gomes is going to check in for the first time, replacing Alex Zicardo. And Elijah Malbuff-Boyd back in the game for John Domajan. Ryan Dahl is also in the game for UCAP. Here is Gomes in the corner for Sullivan. Extra pass to Martin for three, rims out. Rebound, however, tracked down by Gomes. Good hustle. Campbell spot up three, no good. Rebound by Yeomans. Perkins over to Yeomans. Back to Perkins. Back to Yeomans for a three. That's back iron, no good, but the rebound right to Perkins. 3 points and 3 rebounds for Perkins. Yeomans looking for an outlet, goes out for a three that is back iron, no good by Holdmeyer, and the rebound by Martin. 3 points, 2 rebounds for Marshall. Davis goes out to Gomes for a spot up three. That's off the glass, and a foul on Campbell. Kind of a really silly foul to commit there by Campbell. I mean, he had the rebound anyway. And it looks like Sam Chung, the head coach for UCAP, has called a timeout with 13:10 to go in the first half. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. 3 points, 3 rebounds from Malloy Perkins. 4 points, 2 rebounds for John Domajan. Five points for Alex Zicardo. 3 points, 2 rebounds for Marshall Martin. Those are your key contributors right now for both sides. Again, Mass Bay looking to snap a 6-game losing streak and get their first win of 2019. They have had double-digit leads in the second half of several of their games and come up short. So you gotta have that killer instinct to finish. Out of the timeout, it'll be Yeomans to trigger the inbound. And it's in the hands of Ryan Dahl. Dahl crosses the timeline, looking to his left, finds Perkins. Holdmeyer, back to Perkins, thought about a three. Walking around the arc. 12 seconds to shoot. Back to Perkins, 8 seconds. Step back, 2, air ball. Rebound tracked down, swung out to Yeomans for 3. The tie score is 13. Sullivan turnaround, no good. Campbell tries to tap it home, no good. And the rebound by Holdmeyer. UCAP looking for the lead. Dahl. From just outside the key, it's the deuce by Trevor Yeomans. And UCAP has the lead at 15-13. Davis goes to Martin. Back to Davis. Out to Sullivan for three, rims out. Rebound tracked down by Campbell, tries to stick it back, and it rolls home. 5 points, 2 rebounds for Stephen Campbell, and the tie score is 15. Perkins over to Yeomans. No look pass, stolen by Martin. Martin looking for the fast break, has his pocket picked by Perkins. Perkins puts on the brakes at the elbow and sinks it. UCAP with the lead at 17-15 as we approach 11 minutes to go in the first half. Davis meets a double team, goes out to Campbell. Campbell drives, puts one up and scores. 7 for Stephen Campbell. We are tied again at 17. Yeomans head fakes to the three, goes to Perkins for three. That's good. Malloyd Perkins with 8, and UCAP out to a 20-17 lead. Another steal by Perkins. Going all the way, makes Martin miss. Ball loose. Perkins almost got it back, eventually taken away by Gomes. Gomes tries to go out for Sullivan, and it's turned over to UCAP. Wow, what a pinball sequence that was.
Good effort.
Eventually forces possession to UCAP as we are at the halfway mark of the first half. Gandenberger over to Yeomans. Down low for Domajan, who kicks it out back to Domajan for an air ball, saved somehow by Holdmeyer. 5 seconds to shoot, out to Dull for three, but it's a travel.
Good team.
In the corner, Campbell goes down low for Martin, and he draws the foul on Holdmeyer. Lob for Martin, that's the play. They tried to win the game on Tuesday night. No good, and the rebound by Domajan. 4 points, 3 rebounds for John Domajan. Gandenberger, back to Yeomans. Dull, back to Yeomans. 14 to shoot. Gandenberger, a lot of movement outside the arc. Yeomans will take the runner, no good. The rebound by Martin, 3 points, 3 rebounds for Marshall. Here comes Marshall trying to press, puts on the brakes, goes to Gomes. Gomes over to Davis. Davis goes out to Martin. Martin from just outside the key, back iron no good. Rebound Gandenberger. 8.5 to go in the first half. Pass deflected, picked up, however, by Domajan, but looks like there's a foul. And the foul's on Campbell, and that's his second. And it looks like Ashanti Brody will check in for Campbell. Sicardo's back in the game for Mass Bay as well. Double team and a foul and one for John Domajan. And the foul's on Martin. Third foul on the Bucks. And a three-point play opportunity for Domajan. Sinks it. 7 points, 3 rebounds for John Domajan. And it's UCAP out to its largest lead at 23-17. 8 minutes to go. Just about. Gomes over to Davis. And a foul away from the ball. And it's a offensive foul on Ashanti Brody. Fourth foul on the Bucks. Perkins crosses the timeline, goes over to Gandenberger, back to Perkins. Entry pass bobbled by Holdmeyer and out of bounds to the Bucks. Daniel Sanchez is going to check in for Ramses Gomes. And here comes Farrow Davis. Working on Alec Gomes, tries to get by him, puts on the brakes. Out to Sullivan. Martin, back out to Sullivan. Martin nearly has the pass stolen by Perkins again. Sanchez, no good. Rebound Perkins. Slows it down. Front iron, no good. Rebound tapped out to Gandenberger. And Sanchez gets the save and bounces it off the feet of Gomes. Zaccardo out to Davis. 15 to shoot. Sanchez out to Davis. Drives, kicks it out. Sullivan, NBA three. It's good.
Yeah, baby. Nice job. Let's go. Let's go.
Spot up three. UCAP trying to answer, and it's Domajan with his first three of the game. And UCAP back out to a 6-point lead at 26-20. 6:15 to go. Sullivan puts on the brakes. Traveled.
Nice bid. Nice bid.
You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. And by the way, if you're the 200th subscriber to the LSP YouTube channel, as that one is thrown off the back of the backboard and out of bounds, if you're the 200th subscriber to the LSP YouTube channel, you will win yourself a free LSP t-shirt of the design of your choice from the LSP Teespring store. So subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel and you can win. Deflected out of bounds by Perkins. Perkins having a solid game with 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals. Martin drops it off for Sullivan, and he draws the foul. Gandenberger guilty of the foul. And Sullivan to the line for 2. First one rims out. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast, or one of several different designs of stickers or shirts, including the Never Concede collection and the official LSP hoodie. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. Second free throw for Joe Sullivan. Back iron, no good, but the rebound tracked down by Daniel Sanchez. Goes down low for Davis, no good. Davis gets his own rebound, and he'll go to the line for two.
Good hustle, good hustle.
Sound like the foul's on Domajan. And Davis is good on the first one. He's got 3 points.
Good job, Daniel, good job.
That was made possible by the hustle of Daniel Sanchez, and he'll take a rest. Second free throw is good for Davis. He's up to 4 points. And three assists. A lot of pressure here in the backcourt, and a foul on Sullivan.
Shut the fuck up.
Fifth foul on Mass Bay. Perkins out to Yeomans, goes down low for the deuce for Domajan. Yeomans with his second assist. And UCAP back up by 6, 28-22. Martin out to Davis, drops it off for Gomes, hands it off to Sullivan. That's definitely an NBA three if he had taken that one, and he goes to the cup and puts it in. 5 points for Joe Sullivan. Mass Bay still down by 4, 28-24. Here's a spot up three that is side iron, no good. Rebound by Gomes. Chance to cut to 2 or 1 for Mass Bay. Dropped off for Zaccardo. He loses it out of bounds, but it was swatted out of bounds by UCAP, so it'll remain with the Bucks. Campbell checking back in. He'll replace Gomes. In the corner for Sullivan. Stops just outside the key. Side iron, no good. Rebound ripped down with one hand by Davis, and he gets the deuce. 6 for Farrow. And it's a one-possession game at 28-26. We approach 4 minutes to go. In the corner, it's Gomes, and he traveled. And Robert Hunter's going to take a timeout here. 28-24 with 4:02 to go. UCAP on top. 7 points, 2 rebounds for Stephen Campbell, but he's also got 2 fouls. 6 points, 3 assists, 2 rebounds for Farrow Davis. Eight points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, and 2 steals for Malloyd Perkins. 12 points and 3 rebounds for John Domajan. And Mitchell Holdmeyer holding it down low for UCAP with 5 rebounds, but no points, however. Sullivan takes another 3, back iron no good, rebound by Perkins. Perkins goes over to Yeomans, and offensive foul, wow.
Play D, Alec. Play D.
So 5 fouls aside. Davis looking over at Robert Hunter for the play. Martin out to Sullivan, back to Martin in the corner, thought about a 3, goes down low, and a jump ball. This will give possession to UCAP. Perkins, full court press here, and a foul. The foul's on Martin, that's his second. I don't know about that. I thought Perkins traveled. Inbound pass comes to Domajan and back to Yeomans. Perkins drops it off for Dull. Perkins shovels it over to Domajan for 3, no good. Rebound batted around and collected by Campbell. Campbell trying to go all the way, he does. 9 for Stephen Campbell. And the tie score is 28. Here's a spot up 3 by Perkins. Front iron no good, the rebound by Campbell. Zaccardo. Beautiful move to the hoop. Zaccardo's got 7, and Mass Bay reclaims the lead at 30-28. We approach 2 minutes to go. Dull. And a traveling violation called on Elijah Malbuff-Boyd. Gomes is going to check in for Campbell. Davis. Over to Gomes in the corner. Zaccardo, spot up 3. Front iron no good. Gomes comes in for the rebound. Shovels it out to Sullivan. Sullivan out to Zaccardo. What a pass. Another scoring opportunity created by a hustle rebound. It was Sanchez, I think it was both by Gomes, yeah. 32-30 our score. 1:10 to go. Davis uses a screen from Sullivan. Trying to go all the way to the cup. Will go to the line for 2. The foul is on Mitchell Holdmeyer. That's his second. Two shots for Farrah Davis. First one's good. LSP's next broadcast is Tuesday at 5:25 p.m. when the Shawshene Rams host the Greater Lowell Griffins in MIAA girls basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. 8 for Farrah Davis, 4 of 4 at the line. Under a minute to go. Dull over to Gomes, being guarded by Gomes. Dull for 3, off. Rebound Sullivan. Davis spins, now drives, will go to the line for another 2. Fouls on Dull. That's his first. 7th on UCAP. Mass Bay in the bonus, but this is 2 shots anyway. First free throw is good for Pharaoh Davis. Second free throw for Pharaoh. Second one's good. Pharaoh is 6 of 6 at the line, and he's into double figures. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Gomes goes in to the corner for Yeomans for 3. Second 3 for Yeomans, second assist for Gomes, and that cuts the lead in half to 36-33, and now Mass Bay can hold for the last shot. 10 seconds. Davis, ISO right now. Davis directing traffic. 3 seconds, 2, going to the 10, and 1! Pharaoh Davis going to the 10 like a man possessed in these last few minutes of the first half. The foul is on Gomes, that's his first. 8th on the Pointers, and for a 3-point play, Davis. It's good. Davis is 7 for 7 at the line. Heave at the end of the first half off the glass, and that'll do it. Pharaoh Davis putting the team on his back. Both teams led by as many as 6 in the first half, and Mass Bay leads by 6 at halftime. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with the second half from Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass. With your score, the Mass Bay Buccaneers 39 and the UCAP Pointers 33. This is NJCAA men's basketball on LSP. Welcome back to the second half of NJCAA men's basketball on LSP. Sam Feely here with you from Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass, alongside Max Hooven on camera. Mass Bay with a 39-33 lead on UCAP as we get the second half underway. Mass Bay dropped their first meeting of the season against UCAP 74-58. That was at UCAP back on November 10th. That was a game that UCAP led 35-30 at halftime, but then turned on the Jets at the second half and outscored Mass Bay in the second half 39-28. A little bit of a different story, at least to start here in Framingham, but let's see if Mass Bay can hang on to this halftime lead and snap their 6-game losing streak. Marshall Martin to trigger the inbound right in front of me, and here we go. There's Campbell, out to Martin, fakes the elbow jumper, goes to Zaccardo, drops it off for Martin, cross-court pass Campbell, 10 to shoot. Martin goes over to Zaccardo. Zaccardo front irons the shot. Rebound by John Domajan, who had 12 points, a team high in the first half. Perkins had a great all-around game in the first half. Let's see what he's got in store in the second half. In the corner, head faking the three is Gandenberger. Gives it up to Gomes. Back to Gandenberger for three. That's good. First bucket for J.R. Gandenberger. And UCAP within a field goal at 39-36. Martin. And he dribbled it out of bounds. So UCAP with a chance to cut it to one or tie. Perkins goes into the corner for Gandenberger. Kicks it out to Gomes, who nearly lost it out of bounds. Gomes out to Gandenberger, 9 to shoot. Gandenberger working on Sullivan. Throws it away. Steal by Zaccardo. Quickly to Campbell. Head fakes the pass, now takes a three. No good, one and done. Gomes with the rebound. Gomes thought about stepping into a three, instead peels out. Tries to lob it in for Domajan, takes the turnaround jumper, no good, and the rebound by Martin. Martin was uncharacteristically quiet in the first half, and an offensive foul on Marshall, and that's his third. So a quick hook on Marshall, and Ashanti Brody checks in. Gomes back to Perkins. Working on Davis. Goes to Malbuff Boyd. Has it taken away by Davis. Davis out to Zaccardo. Through traffic. Can't get it to go. It's going to go out of bounds to Mass Bay.
Good hustle.
Sullivan. Traveled.
Nice hustle.
Both teams used only one timeout in the first half, so this gets to a close game where you could have a lot of stoppages down the stretch. Perkins, off the glass, no good. Rebound by Campbell. Quickly ahead to Zaccardo for three. Sullivan, and a foul on the rebound on Gandenberger, and that's his second. Full shot clock for Mass Bay to work with. Campbell Out to Zaccardo, and he traveled. Traveling violations are piling up. And a substitution as Mitchell Holdmeyer will check in and replace Elijah Malbuff-Boyd. Perkins crosses the timeline, goes over to Gomes. Gomes trying to get past Zaccardo. Over to Holdmeyer. Now Gandenberger for three. Gandenberger's second bucket of the second half. In fact, second of the game, and the tie score is 39. So we are 3.5 minutes into this second half, and Mass Bay is yet to score, and UCAP's only scored 6, but we got a tie game. Sullivan looking to change that, he does. Mass Bay has the lead again at 41-39. Entry to Holdmeyer. Kicks it out. Gomes thought about a three. Domajan will go to the line for two. Fouls on Zaccardo, that's his first. Two free throws for Domajan. First one is front iron, no good. Advertising opportunities are available on LSP. Get your company's message on air or on localsportsproductions.com for as little as $25 per ad. Visit localsportsproductions.com/advertising or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Second free throw for Domajan. Back iron, no good. Rebound, tracked down by Davis. Zaccardo takes the three, back iron no good. Rebound batted around and saved from going out of bounds by Davis. Davis has a 5-second count on him. He drives, picks up the ball, has it tied up. This will be UCAP ball. Good defense in the backcourt by Davis. They do get it across the timeline in time. There is Yeomans. Over to Perkins. Goes down low, kicked out for a three by Gomes. That's good. Second assist for Holdmeyer, second three for Gomes, and UCAP has its first lead of the second half at 42-41. Both teams have led by as many as 6 this game. Zaccardo bobbles it out of bounds, but it was off of UCAP. Wow. Lucky break there for Zaccardo. 15 to shoot for the Bucks. Inbound pass comes to Brody. Goes out to Campbell. Kicks it out to Brody. And a foul on Perkins. And that's the second on Perkins, and the second team foul on UCAP. And Mass Bay has called its second timeout. 4 timeouts remaining for the Bucks. Want LSP to tape or broadcast your team's games? Rates start just $100 per game. Also ask LSP about streaming your next gaming tournament, wedding, concert, recital, school play, meeting, or other event. Visit localsportsproductions.com/services or email sam@localsportsproductions.com for more information. Just a 30-second timeout here called by Robert Hunter. $20 seconds to shoot. and now we have a conversation between the officials and Davis, trying to make sure his uniform's tucked in. Looks tucked in to me. Oh, is he bleeding? So Brody will check in while Davis gets medical treatment. Inbound pass comes to Gomes. Gomes, nice move with the scoop layup. Mass Bay reclaims the lead at 43-42. Yeomans, oh, nice move putting Zaccardo on skates. The three is no good and a foul on the rebound. It'll stay here. Oh, excuse me, no, it's on UCAP. And that'll be the second foul on Holdmeyer. They were pointing down here, and I thought that meant possession was gonna stay with UCAP, but no such luck for the Pointers. Third foul on the half on UCAP. There's Campbell, he'll drive, behind the back move, out to Gomes. Gomes will drive, take the layup, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, does, kicks it out to Zaccardo. Brody puts on the brakes, goes to Gomes, and now Campbell, 18 to shoot. Brody thinks about a three, gives it up to Gomes for three. That's front iron, no good. Rebound Yeomans, and he turns it right over to Brody. Now Zaccardo, and he traveled. Zaccardo's been guilty of a lot of that this second half. Just that extra step before he starts dribbling towards the hoop. Looks like Davis is good to go. Gomes goes to the low blocks. It's a foul on Sullivan. That could have easily been a tie ball. Gomes traveling. Feels like we're playing on ice. A lot of traveling violations, some moves putting defenders on their backsides. Here's a spot up three by Zaccardo, no good. Rebound Brody, and another traveling violation. Racking up the frequent flyer miles today. Gandenberger has 2 threes this half. There's Gomes. Gomes head fakes the three, drops it off for Yeomans for three. Another lead change as UCAP is now up by 2, 45-43. Brody, nice crossover. Goes into the corner for Davis, and now Sullivan for three. Second three of the game for Sullivan. Mass Bay reclaims the lead at 46-45. Back and forth we go. We approach 12 minutes to go. Holdmeyer tied up. That'll be Mass Bay ball. Marshall Martin will check in for Ashanti Brody. And a timeout called by UCAP head coach Sam Chung. So both teams with 4 timeouts left with 12:06 to go. Lloyd Perkins has been held scoreless this half, but Trevor Yeomans up to 13 points. John Domajan held scoreless this half. He's still at 12. No points this half for Pharaoh Davis. 9 points for Stephen Campbell. 10 for Joe Sullivan. 9 for Alex Sicardo. You can follow LSP on the web at localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring LSP37, Snapchat LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. And by the way, if you're the 200th subscriber to the LSP YouTube channel, you're going to win yourself a free LSP t-shirt of the design of your choice from the LSP Teespring store. .12:06 to go. Mass Bay ball out of the timeout and the jump ball. Davis crosses the timeline, goes over to Martin, shoves it over to Campbell for 3. Yes! .49-45. Dull. Out to Gomes. Finds Gandenberger. Down low to Domajan. Out to Gomes. Extra pass. Dull. Yeomans drives. Puts up the layup. It's good. One possession game at 49-47. Campbell drives, kicks it out. Martin, wide open 3. No good. Rebound tracked down by Gomes. Back the other way come the pointers. Gomes finds Yeomans. Takes the 2, and the teardrop is good. Back-to-back buckets by Yeomans tie the game for UCAP at 49. Davis out to Sullivan. And he was out of bounds. Or was it traveling? I didn't see a traveling violation. He was just pointing on the line, so. Regardless, it is a turnover, and UCAP with a chance to reclaim the lead. Neither team is led by more than 6. Whip down low for Domajan and the deuce. And a little 6-0 run by UCAP gives them the lead at 51-49. Martin head fakes, now drives, puts on the brakes, can't get it to go. Rebound by Gandenberger. Gandenberger goes over to Yeomans, back to Gandenberger, working on Sicardo. It's got a 5-second count on him, it's waved off. Gandenberger shoves it over to Yeomans, takes an NBA 3 and cans it. A 9-0 run out of that timeout by UCAP. They're up by 5. Campbell for 3. Rebound Gandenberger. Chance to get to the largest lead of the game. Here is Yeomans off the glass. Rebound Sullivan. Sullivan's going to go in and score. Cuts it to a one-possession game. 54-51, but that ends a 9-0 run by UCAP. Ball poked away. Gandenberger gets it back, drops it off for Yeomans. Side iron no good. Rebound Dahl meets a double team, and a timeout called by Sam Chung. So 3 timeouts left for the Pointers. Both sides guilty of 3 fouls, 8:48 to go, so no real foul trouble. Martin does have 3 fouls for Mass Bay, but neither team in danger of, neither team on the threshold of the bonus just yet. UCAP has the possession arrow. Yeomans has come alive in these last couple minutes. 3, 5, 8, 10, 13, 15. He's up to 20 points. Pharaoh Davis, after 13 points in the first half, including 7 of 7 from the line, has been dead silent this half. He's got a couple of rebounds, a steal, and an assist, but no points. $12 points for Stephen Campbell. $8:48 to go. Ramses Gomes back into the game for Mass Bay. Pass will be lobbed out to midcourt and back to Gomes. Back out to, wow! Gandenberger for 3. And these UCAP shooters certainly have range, and they are back out to what is equal to their largest lead, 57-51. Sullivan looking to answer. Front iron, no good. Rebound by Yeomans. Pressure in the backcourt. They get it over the timeline. Gandenberger traveled. Gandenberger with 9 points on 3 threes here in the second half after nothing in the first half. Mass Bay looking to cut into this. This matches the largest lead for either side at 6. Both teams have led by as many as 6 in this game. Davis goes out to Campbell. Now Sullivan. Martin. Sullivan, spot up 3, good. Marshall Martin has not been filling up the scoreboard much, but he is contributing in other ways. Here's a spot up 3 and the answer, Trevor Yeomans. Back out to a 60-54 game. Under 7.5 to go. Martin spot up 3. That's good. Second bucket of the game for Mass Bay. Now Mass Bay needs a stop. Out to Gomes. 15 to shoot. Gandenberger. Domajan meets a double team. Gandenberger stepped out of bounds. So there's the stop Mass Bay needed. Alex Sicardo will check back in for Sullivan. And now Mass Bay looking to cut it to 1 or tie. Become a 3-point shooting contest these last couple of minutes. Davis goes to Gomes. 12 to shoot. Gomes from just inside the arc. Front iron, no good. Rebound Yeomans. Perkins will bring it up court. Under 6.5 to go. Gomes. Might have been spiked off a foot. Stolen. Davis looking to force the issue. Gives it up to Martin. There was a blocking foul before the shot. So tough break there for Marshall. Fouls on Gandenberger, that's his third. That's only the fourth on UCAP. Zaccardo. Spin move, he traveled again. Wow, I can afford a trip to Rio right now. All this traveling. Why would I want to go to Rio with that fascist as president, though? Sullivan, guilty of the foul. Perkins over to Gomes. Gandenberger, another three, cans it! $12 points for Gandenberger, all on threes. Ball on the deck, and a timeout called by UCAP. Mass Bay protesting that he didn't have possession, Yeomans, but to no avail. Two timeouts left for UCAP. 5:34 to go, and again, a 6-point lead for the Pointers. The LSP store is now open. Get yourself a DVD copy of this or any past LSP video broadcast, or one of several different designs of bumper stickers or shirts, including the official LSP hoodie and the Never Concede collection. Visit localsportsproductions.com/store after the game to place your order. And remember, if you are the 200th subscriber to the LSP YouTube channel, you will win yourself a free LSP t-shirt of the design of your choice from our Teespring store. Yeomans to trigger the inbound. Lobs it to Holdmeyer. And now Gandenberger. Gomes. Goes over to Yeomans. Under 5.5 to go. 15 to shoot. Hand off to Perkins. Loses it out of bounds. Zaccardo drives, gets fouled. And that is the fourth foul on J.R. Gandenberger. So Gandenberger, even with his sharp shooting, to get Mass Bay to this lead, get UCAP to this lead. Here's Sullivan, can't get cut into it. Gandenberger, one foul away from fouling out. Holdmeyer. There's Gandenberger, kicks it out to Gomes. Gomes from the elbow. Side iron, no good. Rebound, Davis. Davis, all the way to the cup, will go to the line for two. Foul is on Alec Gomes, that's his second. And two free throws for Pharaoh Davis. First one's good. And that's Faro's first point of the second half. Rims out the second one. First miss at the line for Faro. 4:20 to go. Perkins over to Holdmeyer. Gomes, and a foul on Campbell. That's the third on Steven. And the fifth on the Bucks. Mass Bay still with 4 timeouts. Trailing by 5. Inbound pass comes to Gomes. Down low to Holdmeyer, he draws the foul. And that looks like that's on Faro Davis. So both teams now in the 1-and-1 with 4:03 to go. And Alec Gomes gets the 2 on the assist from Perkins. And here is the largest lead of the game for the Pointers at 65-58. Down low to Davis off the assist from Zaccardo. Out to Perkins, thought about a 3. Steps inside the arc from the free throw line, no good. The rebound by Sullivan, and the pass is thrown out of bounds, but it was deflected by the Pointers. So it'll be Mass Bay ball, 27 to shoot, 3:30 on the game clock. Sullivan spot up 3, no good. Rebound Martin. No foul somehow. There's a steal by Sullivan. Drops it off for Campbell, no good. Martin with the rebound, and he draws the foul on the floor.
That's 1-1, Marshall.
That's the third foul on Perkins. 7th foul on UCAP. 1-and-1 for Martin. First free throw, no good. Rebound, Holdmeyer. Gandenberger, no good, but the rebound by Yeomans. Under 3 minutes to play, Perkins. Perkins over to Gomes, 10 to shoot. Gomes goes down low for Yeomans, back out to Gomes, 5 to shoot. Gomes, no good. Rebound ripped away by Holdmeyer. This is a 2 that is good by J.R. Gandenberger. And UCAP up by 7, 67-60. And a timeout called by Robert Hunter with 2:06 to go. LSP's next broadcast is Tuesday at 5:25 p.m. when the Greater Lowell Griffins visit the Shawsheen Rams in MIAA girls basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. This winter storm Harper approaching. Looking at the radar to see how close it is. Looks to be just starting to cross upstate New York into the Berkshires. Much of the weather that has come has been north of us, up in New Hampshire and Vermont, but nothing that has impacted the Boston area just yet. Of course, that probably changed. All of the lower 48 states under threat of rain, snow, or ice. We will all go together when we go. So, out of the timeout, Mass Bay ball. Inbound pass comes to Gomes, has it poked away, but he saves it from going out of bounds. Nearly stolen. Zaccardo picks up the dribble, goes to Martin, back to Zaccardo. Zaccardo will not take the two, will go down low to Campbell, no good. Perkins ahead to Gandenberger. Beats a double team. 14 to shoot. Gomes. 8 to shoot. Gandenberger doing a lot of dribbling. No fouling just yet by Mass Bay. Down low, nearly stolen. 1 second. Turnaround three off the side of the backboard. So good defensive possession there by Mass Bay. With 1:20 to go, they need 7. And a timeout called by Robert Hunter. So 2 timeouts left for the Bucks. Down 7, 1:18 to go. And J.R. Gandenberger has really been the thorn in the side for the Bucks this half, with 14 all this half. And Mitchell Holdmeyer, despite not scoring, has had a fantastic game down low with 8 rebounds. Pharaoh Davis, 16 points, but only 3 in the second half, including his first missed free throw of the game, was 8 of 8 up to that point. Marshall Martin, 6 points, 0 of 1 at the line. Again, this is a game that Mass Bay led by 6 at half. 39-33, but here they are being outscored 34-21 in the second half. Out of the timeout, Mass Bay ball again, 1:18 to go, 28 seconds on the shot clock. Possession arrow favors UCAP. Inbound pass goes to Zaccardo. Will shovel it in for Campbell. Fade away, front iron no good, and a foul on the rebound. And that's Gandenberger's 5th. So Mass Bay doesn't have to worry about Gandenberger anymore, but has he done enough damage to put this one out of reach? And now another whistle. And this is just the automatic timeout for the substitution. So 1-1 for Zaccardo as he was fouled on the rebound. First one's front iron, no good, but the rebound by Campbell. And Davis will go to the line for 2. 9 fouls on UCAP. 2 free throws for Davis. Sinks the first one. Davis rims out the second one, and the rebound by John Domajan. Full court press here by Mass Bay. And the clock didn't start. Got to set the game clock as well. You got to tick that down 5 seconds. We think. So wait, why didn't the only the shot clock went down? Only the shot clock didn't run? Okay. All right. So this gives Mass Bay another chance to do the full court press. Now a timeout called by Sam Chung. 1 timeout left for UCAP. (67-61), 58 seconds to go. So J.R. Gandenberger is fouled out. Nobody with 4 fouls for Mass Bay. Next foul by Mass Bay gives UCAP 1 and 1. Possession arrow still favoring UCAP. 2 timeouts left for Mass Bay. Next foul by UCAP puts Mass Bay in the double bonus. Inbound pass comes to Gomes. And it's still loose. And a timeout was called by UCAP? Wow. I think this is the second time we've had a timeout called by UCAP when they didn't have clear possession of the ball. Yeah. Couple of tough breaks for Mass Bay. Robert Hunter looking for an explanation, but of course we had the official right in front of us, so we didn't have a very clear look at whether or not the possession was secure for UCAP, but the fans around us didn't seem to think it was. For what it's worth, UCAP is now out of timeouts. .52.5 seconds to go. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Yeomans to trigger the inbound right in front of me. Inbound pass comes to Holdmeyer. Now Yeomans. Back to Perkins. No back, it wasn't a backcourt violation. That was pretty clear. I don't know what Robert Hunter was complaining about, but this is a foul, and it's going to be 2 free throws as Davis picks up the foul. Two free throws for Trevor Yeomans. And he rolls home the first one. UCAP hasn't been to the line very much today. And UCAP up 8, 69-61, their largest lead of the game. Davis going all the way to the cup and one. And the foul's on Gomes. It's the third on Gomes. That's 10 fouls on UCAP. And a 3-point play opportunity for Pharaoh Davis. Five-point game. Lobbed ahead to Holdmeyer, and Davis commits the foul, and that's his third. And a timeout called by Robert Hunter. Told you we might be here for a while with all those timeouts these teams have saved. 1 timeout left for Mass Bay. 27.6 seconds to shoot, and the shot clock is off. This is going to be a 1-and-1 for UCAP. Possession arrow still favoring the Pointers. $20 points for Pharaoh Davis. 9 for Alex Accardo. 15 for Joe Sullivan. 6 for Marshall Martin. 12 for Stephen Campbell. On the UCAP side, 14, also fouling out is J.R. Gandenberger. 8 for Malloyd Perkins. All 8 of those coming in the first half. All of Gandenberger's points come in the second half. 8 points for Alec Gomes. 25 points for Trevor Yeomans. 14 for John Domajan. And no points, but 8 big rebounds. And 2 assists for Mitchell Holdmeyer. So Holdmeyer to the line for 1-and-1. Opportunity for his first points of the game. And he sinks it. So Holdmeyer finally in the scorebook. And now this to make it a 3-possession game. Rolls it home. Campbell for 3. Good! Makes it a 4-point game, 71-67, and Robert Hunter calls his last timeout. He can commit one more foul for a 1-and-1. Campbell picking up his third three for 15 points. 22.2 seconds to go. Mass Bay cannot hang on to these second half leads. Lost in double overtime last time out on Thursday over at Roxbury. Can they somehow get back in this? Down 4, 22.2 seconds to go. It'll be Yeomans to trigger the inbound. Full court press. And they get it across the timeline. Perkins, they got a foul. And eventually Davis gives himself up. That's his fourth. So 1-and-1 for Malloyd Perkins. Gomes is going to come out. Zaccardo's going to, Sullivan's going to come in. 1-and-1 for Perkins. It's good. With 11.8 seconds to go, this could put it out of reach. It's good. Perkins with 10, his first 2 of the second half. Make it a 6-point game. Davis steps into a 3, front iron, no good, and a foul committed by Davis, and he's fouled out. And UCAP is going to sweep the season series with Mass Bay. They erase a 6-point halftime deficit. 2 free throws for Trevor Yeomans. And it's good. Second one's good. 8-point game. And Trevor Yeomans is going to be our player of the game. Davis, I thought he had 5 fouls, but he's still in there. Takes it all the way to the cup. The rebound by Trevor Yeomans. And that does it. UCAP has defeated Mass Bay 75-67. Our player of the game, again, Trevor Yeomans, 3, 5, 8, 10, 13, 15, 20, 23, 27 points, including 4 threes and 4 of 4 at the line in the closing moments to put this one away. UCAP improves to 6-12, 5-11 in Region 21 play, and Mass Bay loses its 7th straight and falls to 5-15, 4-12 in Region 21 play. So with that said, this has been a presentation of local sports production serving Greater Boston student athletes since 2011. Copyright 2019, unauthorized redistribution of any portion of this broadcast without the express written permission of local sports productions is strictly prohibited. LSP's next broadcast is Tuesday at 5:25 p.m. when the Greater Lowell Griffins visit the Shawsheen Rams in MIAA girls basketball action. Watch the game live at localsportsproductions.com/live, then stream the game the next day at localsportsproductions.com/on-demand, or on the LSP YouTube channel, or buy a DVD of the game at the LSP store. And be sure to follow LSP on the web, localsportsproductions.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Patreon, and Teespring, LSP37, Snapchat, LSP Media, and subscribe to the LSP YouTube channel. Remember, 200th YouTube subscriber gets a free LSP t-shirt. Once again, the final score from Mass Bay Community College in Framingham, Mass. It is the UCAP Pointers 75 and the Mass Bay Buccaneers 67. For Max Hooven on camera, my name is Sam Feely, reminding you freelance isn't free. Thanks for tuning in.